also considered to be a reader, in quotes. And I say reader because the library and books have been such a part of my life, always. And as soon as I come to a new community of any kind, the very first thing I do after I've unpacked is find my way to the library and get myself a card and see what kind of a library it is. And I must confess, Gastonia was the best. When I came here, I was so surprised. It was delightful on my very first impressions, and I could not have guessed how good it would be on subsequent visits.
The Gaston County Public Library is a 9-facility system providing educational, informational, and leisure materials, services, programming, and cultural opportunities for citizens of all ages throughout Gaston County. Established in 1904, the Gaston County Public Library is a member of the Gaston-Lincoln Regional Library, the 6th largest public library system in North Carolina. Over 1,900 patrons visit Gaston Library locations daily and borrow over 750,000 items annually through the centrally located main library in Gastonia and branches located in Belmont, Bessemer City, Cherryville, Dallas, Irwin Center, Lowell, Mount Holly, and Stanley, library patrons have access through the public use online Gaylord Galaxy computer catalog to resources at all Gaston and Lincoln County Library sites. Library card holders may borrow and return items at any Gaston-Lincoln branch. Library materials, including patron reserve requests, are delivered 4 days per week to each site by the library courier service. A wide variety of books, periodicals, and audiovisuals are available to patrons through each Gaston County Public Library location, including videos, music cassettes and compact discs, audiovisual equipment.
There, we value education and training. The library has proven to be a great resource for us. We borrow screens and projectors, videos and books.
My husband has been in a protocol program at Duke for years, and we've been going back and forth every week. And I became addicted to these books on tape during that time. It really does help make a long, dull trip more interesting. Now I listen to them in the kitchen, in the car, and in my sewing room. I think they're marvelous.
The Gaston County Public Library serves citizens of all ages, offering materials, programs, and services for every family member.
And we think the library is a family affair. I find books to read to Jordan and my older son Logan here, and Jordan finds
books that I can read by myself. And without this Gaston County Library, I would be lost with other things to read.
So the library is a very special place, an everyday occurrence for us.
Children's services include weekly story times at each branch site, the annual summer reading program, special learning activities, and books for preschool, beginning, and young readers that open up the imagination and the world.
I like to go to the library because I like to read and get books. I like Carrie's Georgia and pizza.
Whenever I need practically anything about anything, it's here, and everything from spies to internet to amazing facts. You could probably find it at the public library.
Gaston County Public Library is an important resource for parents who homeschool children.
And I'm homeschooling Caroline. So this is a very important resource for me. We've gotten a video on, say, Bach when we were studying music, and then...
My husband and I educate our son Cameron, and we found the library to be an invaluable resource for us through the years.
One of the library's primary goals is to provide timely, accurate information for individuals, either in person or by telephone. Library staff can assist with research and reports, provide business reference services, help students find project ideas or answers to homework questions.
Here at the library, we come here to read and do homework.
And lend valuable aid in locating sources for term papers and other learning projects.
As a junior high student, I need to research information for my many reports I have at school.
When I have a term paper, I know I have to come to the library to get all the information I need.
The library provides lifelong learning opportunities for children, students, adults, and senior citizens. The Read and Lead Literacy Collection serves adult basic education needs. The public library can also supply information through CD-ROM or internet searches. And interlibrary loan access to other public, academic, and special libraries throughout the region.
I'm an aspiring writer. I have about 25 different stories and articles which have been published, all of which would never have been published without the help of the research people upstairs. And I have a novel which is now out to agents. It's won 4 prizes. It's set back in the 1830s, and the librarians here have helped me not only find sources, but pulled in interlibrary loans, have gotten newspapers from back in the 1830s for me so that I could write my book.
An extensive genealogy and local history collection is housed in the North Carolina room at the main library.
It gives me an opportunity to help other people who are working on their genealogy. It gives me an opportunity to rub elbows with authors in genealogy and history in the local area.
Many other useful references, including college catalogs, career and job information, city maps, and telephone directories, are available for public use. The public library also offers materials for patrons studying English as a second language.
I'd certainly like to commend the Gaston County Library on its language section. Spanish is my second language, and I have the opportunity of meeting many people just coming to this country, and it's been a real pleasure to introduce them to the language section here and help them get on their way to learning English.
Large print books. For me, they are a godsend. I love reading. If you read a book, you're never, never lonely.
Large print books are loaned from all branches. The public library provides additional convenient services including photocopiers, public typewriters, voter registration and tax forms, fax service.
As a businessman, I use their resources here. If you need a fax machine in a hurry and you want to fax something within the local area of the library's phone service, they'll do it for you for free.
Teaching areas for literacy students and tutors.
The Gaston County Library is a great place for literacy tutors to work with their students, and also a place where GED students can get reading material.
Meeting rooms for public use.
I use the Belmont Library most often. Sometimes I use the main library in Gastonia. I work out of my home. My office is in my home. And often I come and use the library just to have a quiet working space away from the telephone. Or sometimes I book conference rooms for large training sessions.
Study and reading areas. Volunteer opportunities.
The first time I came to the Gaston County Library, I was treated like family. And now as a volunteer in the genealogy room and an occasional storytime person, I am truly part of the family here. Also, as a physically challenged person, the accessibility of this place is phenomenal. It's wonderful. Their computers are down where you can reach them, and there's no place I can't go here. It's a wonderful facility.
Special cultural events. and so much more. The Gaston County Public Library is dedicated to serving citizens' informational, educational, leisure, and cultural needs with the most current materials, resources, services, and technology available.
I do so hope that this particular facility will be able to grow, that the personnel that is so helpful and I've come to be friends with and look forward to visiting, I hope you'll be able to attract people that are of such same professional quality. The service is so professional. And I hope that you'll also be able to attract the larger citizenry who don't know what a jewel you have here. It's a true jewel, and it's available just for the asking.